everyone, it's Mama Z Shaman, and it's been a good while since I've been here with you. I'm starting off with something really short today, hoping that it will be very helpful for you. Out of 41 years, because I started in 1983 at the age of 22 with food as medicine and detoxification, and built as a medicine woman of 41 years and a shaman at the age of 63 now. I've had a chief complaint from most of my clients, coworkers, and those all around me and loved ones, and that is they can't get to sleep. And now we have divided insomnia into two categories, type 1 and type 2, where you can't fall asleep, you just can't even get yourself to get to sleep in the first place. And you do get to sleep in the other type, and you can't stay asleep. You wake up so often to you go to the bathroom or just kind of ruminate on your day or things of that nature. But sleep is entirely crucial to our lives for health and wellness, for brain function, for resetting of the neurotransmitters and the synapses that happen in your brain, which is one of my specialties now, which is brain health. And it's one of the chief reasons why I use the hair tissue mineral analysis found at mamazshaman.com. And the consult ideally. The package is $250, which hasn't changed in over 4 years despite lab increases, to see where your different levels, 30 levels, which are precursors necessary to make your neurohormones, to make your neurotransmitters, so we can see why you're functioning the way you do on an individual basis. It's more than likely that your primary care physician, your PCP, or your integrative doctor has not run an assay, meaning like a test, an analysis, on 30 elements all at the same time, so we can see nutritional elements as well as heavy and toxic elements and make an assessment, which the lab does for us. So one of the chief reasons that I see for insomnia, type 1 and type 2, the number one reason would be that people don't set a rhythm to where they go to sleep, ideally at about 10 p.m., ideally waking up at about 5 a.m. in the morning. That's the ideal situation. And that was taught to me decades ago through studying yoga by a woman named Chitra. I'd like to give her credit for that in Santa Cruz, California, where I come from. The second reason is due to adrenal fatigue. Your adrenal glands that sit on top of your kidneys, once they start to get tired, which is most people, and we can see that adrenal ratio on your HTMA, it's a ratio of two different elements. We look at them side by side and it tells us what your adrenals are functioning like. So we don't have to go in and take a chunk out of your adrenals in a surgical room. I'm kind of laughing because sometimes I think it is a bit of overkill. But so the other is that it's caused by this adrenal fatigue. And the adrenal fatigue is fueled and made worse by stimulant use. It's no surprise that we have a lot of methamphetamine use in the world today because people are trying their best to feel good, to have energy, to raise their metabolism in some sort of way. They're basically self-medicating on another level. Sometimes I hesitate to say that, but I think you may know what I mean, is that we're looking for what is it that's going to make me feel better. And so you'll see preteens and teenagers, especially the young males, using cans, aluminum cans of energy drinks, Red Bull, Monster, and we've even got some people that are near and close to me that'll drink 3 a day just to, quote, get going, end quote, okay? So you are forcing your adrenal glands to give you the energy that you need because you're not taking a look at, no shame here, maybe you didn't know, to take a look at what is going on with my adrenals, how far down are they that I need to help them, and how do I help them? And the lab gives us, for about $150 for just your HTMA profile number 2, it shows us exactly what you need as person-centered individualized medicine, okay? I cannot practice medicine. I'm not a doctor. I cannot give medical advice, but I can, as a practitioner of the lab with trace elements, share with you the exciting and important pieces that you can learn for yourself so you can also take a proactive stance in helping yourself. Because sleep deficit is incredibly huge